Hallo, hallöchen Leute, willkommen wieder zurück zu Honkai Star Rail und jetzt begeben wir uns in Sphären und kriegen wahrscheinlich jetzt unsere Maske von Aha oder zumindest das was Aha gleichen soll oder wie ich es verstanden habe. Keine Ahnung. Egal. Gehen wir einfach ran an den Speck. Guck mal. Oh, das sieht interessant aus. Ist Sparkle auch hier? Warum sind die alle so traurig aus? Und die Roten sehen böse aus. Oh.
So, this is the miracle you meant?
Yes. Among the masked fools, a myth is told. When the Master of Elation climbed the highest boughs of the Tree of Existence, they glimpsed the cold, abhorrent void. They gazed further, until they witnessed a newborn fall and cry as if wronged beyond measure. Then they burst out laughing. That crystalline laughter tore through the cold, dead universe. Echoed. Many think the laughter that tore apart the cosmos is just a metaphor. The tavern folks call this thing the echo of primordial laughter. It tore open a spatial rift. They say other tavern branches have this too, in multiple locations. No one knows how many there are, or what their existence means. When we shout into it, there's no echo. Toss and trash. No one knows if this thing will keep widening and swallow the tavern whole. Either way, it just sits there.
Wie bekommen wir die Offenbarung, die Giovanni erwähnt hat? Will es uns sagen, was wir tun sollen?
Just stick your hand in there. It's said, at a turning point of destiny, a fool need only reach into the rift and grasp something. The tavern folks call it the laughter's gift. No one knows what this thing will bring to those who seek it, fortune or otherwise. But one thing's for sure. Your destiny's bound to get much. Hey, gray hair. Wanna give it a try?
Deine Hand hineinstecken. Na gut, dann tun wir es mal. Mit zitternden Händen greifst du in den massiven Spalt. Das ist wie das Maul des Pharax Leo in Emporius. Wiederholst du in deinem Kopf wie ein Mantra. Maul des Pharax Leo.
Lucky Billy, have mercy. In Lucky Billy's name. Please don't hurt me. My hand doesn't taste good.
Doch, sie schmeckt gut. Sie schmeckt nach Raccoon. Deine Hand scheint in eine weiche, wirbelnde Flüssigkeit einzutauchen und in deinen Ohren hallt ein bizarres Affengekreische wieder, das sich an eine unheilvolle Geschichte über das Wünschen erinnert. Dann spürst du, dass du etwas berührt hast. Ich hab's. Lass mich das mal auskundschaften. Kantig und klobig verursacht es einen stechenden Schmerz, es zu ergreifen. Als ob man auf ein kleines Spielzeugteil tritt, das im Teppich versteckt ist. Ugh. Eine Banane! I!
This? Huh? What's this?
Du weißt ganz sicher, dass du dieses Ding schon mal in Planarcadia gesehen hast. Keine Ahnung. Also es ist eine Banane. Die außergewöhnliche Erfahrung an der Seite der blendenden Ninja alias Rapper gegen den Ninja-Schurken Osora zu kämpfen, schießt dir durch den Kopf. Die Antwort, die wie eine Banane am Himmel hängt, zwingt dich, ihre Herkunft zu verraten. Diese Banane habe ich schon mal gesehen. Das ist ein ganz bananes Men-Virus.
Laughter above, they really answered. But what's their deal giving you another mimetic virus?
Ein Virus mit einem Virus mit Banana kämpfen? Um vorüber bananagehend Immunität zu erhalten. Ach du Scheiße.
Now I get it. Audiences infected with the Sparksy virus naturally won't be able to resist Sparksy. We'd end up like that soon after breaking into the school. But if we're already infected with another mimetic virus...
Oh, Scheiße.
Well, that changes things.
Als ob jetzt die Rapper-Story relevant wird wieder.
This banana serves exactly that purpose. To buy us some time to resist.
Und ich dachte, wir bekommen jetzt eine Maske.
Relation really has a twisted sense of humor, huh? All right, let's move.
Oh, hi dann. Ashwell ist auch hier.
Who are you two? Haven't you heard the rule? Only one one fool's allowed in here at a time.
Aber hier sind jetzt 3 Leute
Who am
anwesend.
I? Well, just a passing detective and his assistant. Have I been asleep too long? Or has humanity sunk so low they don't even care if they turn into monkeys?
Meanwhile, the ignorant criminals believed they had discovered a treasure that would change their destiny, completely unaware that what...
Hey, Mr. N, cut the narration when it's time to fight.
Well, I gotta do something, right?
Whatever floats your boat. Now, listen up, you three. Put that banana down and walk away, and I'll let bygones be bygones. But if you try anything funny...
If you want to get to them, you'll have to get through these little toys first.
Hä? Sampo ist wieder da?
Are these folks really the Nameless? In all my years, I've never seen the Nameless dealing with mimetic viruses.
The real deal. Just some nameless.
Mr. N, I've got to go after them. You won't be able to keep up with me. Just head home and wait for them. I swear, I won't let the tragedy that happened to you repeat itself in this world.
Ah, also er hat sich also wirklich in einen Mem-Affen verwandelt. Ah.
Over here! This way! Run faster! Yo, sis! Just how many troublemakers did you people manage to tick off when you landed?
Auf jeden Fall ein paar mehr. Und wer war das gerade eben? Bist du nicht schon gegangen? Wenn es hart auf hart kommt, kann man auf Sampo wirklich zählen.
Good old Sampo came through with top-notch service, saving your life.
Thank you, Mr. Sampo. Now that we're all set, it's time to head to Graphia Academy for the rescue mission. Mr. Sampo, do you know which door in the tavern can get us...
You don't even need to ask when it comes to knowing all the secret passages and...
Then lead the way.
Währenddessen irgendwo in Dimension City. Oh, gehen wir jetzt zu Sonntag oder gehen wir zu Danhang? Was passiert denn hier jetzt? Ein Rabe? Okay, Sunday. Den kennen wir ja von Sunday. Ach, okay, ja.
Your thoughts tell me that you still have doubts about me.
Ich glaube, die sind schon
Did
berechtigt.
you ask to meet here so I could clear up some of your doubts?
Greetings, Lady Yao Guang.
Being able to hear others' thoughts anytime. This tuning ability sure comes in handy.
Compared to the seer strategist's ability to come and go as she pleases, this is nothing but a parlor. I've heard that Xianzhou folks are big on etiquette, yet here I am, and you're still playing hide and seek, General. Isn't that a bit discourteous?
Oh, ist ein bisschen genervt.
Sorry. I have this old problem of suddenly disappearing. It's really something beyond my control.
Ja, wissen wir mittlerweile.
As for the reason, I'm afraid I can't disclose it. Please forgive my rudeness. Or, if you're truly that curious, why not use your tuning and find out?
Ich glaube, er benutzt das nicht für solche Zwecke.
You know I won't do that. Besides, I couldn't even if I wanted to right now.
Couldn't.
At this moment, the crowd's thoughts are crashing over me like a tidal wave. I can't block out all this mental noise. Just keeping my own thoughts from getting tangled up in everyone else's is hard enough.
I see. So that's why. When you were speaking with Miss Himiko earlier, I accidentally intruded on your private conversation.
Ach, sie hat sie nicht gehört. Er hat sie aus Versehen reingezogen in das Gespräch.
My tuning is spiraling out of control. This mask is distorting my abilities.
Oh.
I see it differently. The loss of control is temporary. That mask is amplifying your power.
Ja, die kann doch keine Behinderung sein.
How is this possible? This tuning power is bestowed by the Harmony. How could the Elation meddle with their authority?
Perhaps the Elation simply poured more fuel into this divine authority? In my humble opinion, this mask binds the supplicant to all beings of Planarcadia, drawing strength from those who share the same path here for your use.
Oh, ich rieche irgendwann eine neue Unit für Sunday.
That's why you're hearing others' thoughts surge toward you like a tide. Your tuning is steadily expanding, and you've become the center of this melody.
Aber warum hat sie dann die Maske nicht für sich behalten?
You sure gave me quite the gift, General. But why would such a precious gift be placed on my face? I need an honest answer.
You want to know the reason? Didn't I explain it already?
Naja, ich glaube, sie hat eine Zukunft vorhergesehen, wo Sunday Erfolg haben wird.
Your reasons about me make sense, but what I really want is your answer, General of the Yuchue, who sees into the future. Why not wear the mask yourself and personally step in?
Words can deceive, but only tuning lays the truth bare. Mr. Sunday, why not use your enhanced tuning to feel the weight of that answer for yourself?
Well then, pardon my intrusion, Lady Yao Guang.
Okay. Schönes Bild.
So this bird on my shoulder is the manifestation of the tuning's resonance?
Wow. Hübsch.
Exactly. And these symbols I see floating above people's heads would be the wheel and woe signs you mentioned, General?
That's right. To become an Arbiter General, one must undergo 3 ceremonies. The Rainbow Ordainment, the Rainbow's Gaze, and the Bestowal of Spiritus. Only then can one truly take up the mantle. When I was appointed as the Yuchue's General, I was bestowed with the Rainbow Spiritus called Kalachakra Sky Plume, which represents the vision of the hunt among the 7 aspects of the rainbow. Thanks to that, I gained the Eye of Ishvara, which allows me to read the flow of... Since the day I arrived on this world, every person I've seen bore a crimson woe sign above their head, without exception. Within days at most, the cat...
So, that red glow rising from the edge of the city is...
The blazing light, formed by the convergence of all those woe signs in Planarcadia.
In that case, General, it's all the more reason for you to wear the mask once your sight into the future...
Mr. Sunday, have you heard the Diviner's iron law? Never divine the same matter twice.
In Penacony, diviners also warn clients beforehand. You can't ask for another spread just because you dislike the result. There's a reason for that.
Divining the future is, in essence, a form of observation and calculation. It's an interference with the future. Each reading drives the murky future towards a definite outcome. A collapsed quantum state, even if that outcome isn't to one's liking. To be honest, when I set out for Planarcadia, I had fully intended to personally participate in the Phantom Moon Games. But the moment I laid hands on the mask, I understood the consequences of wearing it. Once this miraculous item is donned, the Eye of Ishvara would transcend mere sight and permeate throughout this realm. The Kalachakra Sky Plume would predict...
You're saying that simply by your observation, our future would become fixed.
Indeed. Just like how the Wisdom Walker expounded the way of destiny. Anchored, if I wore the mask, I would become the noose of Planarcadia, and I would personally anchor a destiny that drives us all into a bottomless darkness. We will become locked in a dead end, with not a shred of hope for salvation.
Das klingt auf jeden Fall nicht gut. Und ich sag euch, wir werden irgendwann noch gegen den Drachen kämpfen.
Close one. I passed the trial. There's still a sliver of hope in this round.
Sunday und der Trailblazer.
Now that makes me even more curious. Pardon my bluntness. But the fate of billions in Planarcadia never had much to do with you, General. Your encounter with the Express and the IPU are a messenger of the Xianzhou. Since you foresaw the omen, that an Arbiter General will fall here, why choose to stay and help us? To help this world break free of this death trap?
Because I am guided by great compassion. Every life is precious beyond measure.
Das klingt wie eine Lüge aus ihrem Mund.
Such diplomatic pleasantries won't fool the former master of Penacony like yourself, would they?
Also mich hat's nicht
Then,
getäuscht.
how about this reason? The Astral Express has distinguished itself time and again against the destruction, and bears an irreplaceable duty for the future. Give me a break. I really am terrible at all this Mr. Sunday, what makes you think that everything I've done is just to save Planarcadia?
What?
Weal is where woe lurks. Woe is where weal leads. The good fortune of some often births the ill fate of others. And a dead end for someone may hide in this treacherous land where life and death turn again and again, where fortune flips to misfortune. Is, in my eyes,
A game with whom?
Dem IPC.
with the gods.
Oh, ich weiß nicht, ob die sich damit anlegen sollte.
Mr. Sunday, have you heard of the Battle of the Fonghu 30 years ago?
Ich glaube, da wurde schon einmal von geredet in diesem Update.
I've heard rumors of that war, but not the details. General, are you suggesting Planarcadia is now facing dangers, just as...
You got that right.
Oh Gott, da sind...
30 years ago, the Abundance Axis broke our lines and invaded the Fonghu homeland. The abominations awakened a living demonic star, intending to sink the Xianzhou Fonghu.
Boah, sieht sie mit offenen Haaren geil aus.
With no other options, the Alliance staked everything on my Junior Soar's plan. To operate the astronomical observation device, the Cloud Peer Telescope, to signal the rainbow for aid, using their Lux arrow to strike whoever operated the Cloud Peer Telescope would not return. It was to be a one-way trip.
So, your Junior Soar.
You guessed wrong. The one who offered his life was my master, who taught me divination. It was Master Jingtian, then the Yuchui's Master Diviner, and the only high official authorized to operate that device. He accepted his fate, and then going with him into certain death were Yueyu, the previous Yaoqing general who guarded the Cloud Peer Telescope, and the Verdant Knight. I was responsible for assessing the entire plan's feasibility and mending its gaps. I activated the Decalight reflection barrier. I watched as the starlight, representing countless possibilities, flickered within the reflections, faint, wavering, until the vast... In that moment, I understood that I had cemented my master and countless soldiers into an inescapable doom. When the Lux...
You sacrificed so many comrades, just to ensure the enemy's fall?
To Penaconians, that must seem incredibly...
As someone born in an era of peace, I have no right to judge. Perhaps the founders of Penacony could understand the necessity.
Cruel or not, it was my duty. And so I had to witness and remember their sacrifice. When I saw the Lux arrow descend, I realized the Xianzhou Alliance had actually directed an Eon's actions. This realization illuminated the mission of my remaining years. In this cold, merciless cosmos, we are not ants, helpless beneath the celestial spheres as we simply watch the stars turn. Instead, their trails were forged by us, who offered up a portion of our insignificant. Even beings as mighty as the Eons can be pulled by...
Is this what you want to do in Planarcadia?
Indeed. I will seize those starlights of possibility I once buried with my own hands. Just like the Battle of the Fong Hu 30 years ago. An Arbiter General will fall, and an Eon will descend. I will forge the destined death into wagers and game pieces, and invite the god who delights in meddling with destiny to sit at my table.
Aber du kannst ihn ja nicht einladen, wenn du keine Maske trägst.
This time, I will invite them into my calculations to draw a great wheel for the cosmos' future.
Wohlan, gut gesprochen.
Mr. Sunday, surely you can understand this mad idea of mine, having once reached the divine throne of order yourself.
Aber auch nur für gefühlt 5 Sekunden.
Our common ground goes far beyond mad ideas. But I was reviving a god who already lay dead and buried in the infinite dark. General, how can you be sure that the most capricious Eon would be led by your fancy?
Have you heard this myth about the elation? They say Ahab once climbed to the highest bough of the Tree of Existence. Gazing out, they saw stars turning coldly like machines, and the meaning of everything yielded to nihility. Mr. Sunday, answer me. Why did Ahab laugh?
Ich wüsste nicht, wie ich das beantworten soll. Er hat einen schwarzen Humor.
I think it's because they finally saw an audience arrive at this long, empty stage we call the universe.
Oh, well said. You're way funnier than you look. As divination teaches, heaven creates 49 paths. Humans find the one unseen. We are the greatest variable this blind, mindless universe. The universe and the gods set riddles for us, and we shall give them a surprise. An answer beyond the finality. Ah, looks like it's about time.
Für was?
Don't tell me you're disappearing without a goodbye again, General.
No. This time, we will set our eyes on the same place and carve a sliver of possibility out of destiny with our own.
Could you be talking about the school where Himiko and the others went?
Yes. The crimson light there pierces the sky today, marking it as a locus of woe. The Arcadia's first calamity will erupt there.
Oh.
I should have asked you to give them a few secret strategies before they left.
Forget it. The stuff in those pouches is all harmless banter anyway. We should let them off the hook.
Uh-oh. Das scheint auf jeden Fall noch in eine ernste Richtung hier zu gehen.
Hello everyone! Welcome back to Foolish TV's special news segment, Arcadian Morning Report. I'm your host, Poofy.
Hi everyone, I'm your host, Smelly.
It's been 3 hours since our first supplicant, Miss Sparksy, announced her entry into the Phantom Moon Games. The performance she announced to all her fans.
How curious! Planarcadia's day-night cycle was completely scrambled in ancient times. So, in broad daylight, what kind of fireworks show does Miss...
Who knows? Maybe she'll blow the school sky high in a blaze of fireworks. After all, at the Phantom Moon Games 15...
Senior, you can't joke about that. Dear viewers, our apologies.
According to the Department of Aberration Defense's staff, during a routine inspection of the Phantom Moon courtyard, 2 additional...
In other words, 2 more supplicants have appeared.
Although none of them have publicly announced entry into the games yet, the altar's masks mean someone, somewhere has... As for the 2 masks, Department of Aberration Defense staff describe one as a raccoon and the...
A raccoon mask, huh? Hard not to think of the Astro Express that just arrived in Planarcadia. Will the nameless from the Astro Express join the Phantom Moon Games? I hear they've even invited them to SparksyCon.
Will it be a miraculous show formed out of the collaboration between supplicants or a heck...
Countless streamers are already live, broadcasting the scene at the venue. Let's cut to the...
Uh-oh.
Ah! Look, it's the nameless from the Astral Express!
Oh, wir sind schon da.
One girl, 1,000 faces. 1,000 faces, one girl. Welcome to the SparksyCon live broadcast. Dear lovely fans, please be patient.
This horror stream is about to end. Time for you all to log off.
That woman has Miss Sparksy's face. What a pathetic imitation.
What? My face is the original.
Und sieht auch besser aus.
Sparksy's face alone is the greatest masterpiece in the world.
Also ich muss sagen, die weißen Haare stehen ihr nicht.
Everyone should listen to her sweet voice and gaze upon her adorable face.
I shall become Miss Sparksy.
Ihr solltet so langsam mal eure Banane auspacken.
Offer everything to Miss Spark.
Sparksicle! Sparksicle! Spark!
My eyes. I've seen something cursed.
The mimetic virus spread among people is way worse than we imagined. There are walking Sparksy shrooms growing on the ground. I bet we'll all end up with sparks.
Die Mem-Banane
Are we
hervorholen.
really using that? If we don't take down that imposter before the virus hits, we'll all be monkeys in the jungle.
Become a fake of a fake or a carefree monkey. Your call.
On second thought, being assimilated by an imposter doesn't sound that bad.
Enough talk. Eyes on the banana.
Oh, Heiler.
Oh! Ma'am, a little warning before you stab someone with a banana, please?
Come on, banana.
Oh Mann.
Remember the plan we made at the tavern?
Yes, we dig out the imaginated painting Sparksy hid, and use waves to give Garapia Academy a good banana wash over. But what if that imposter figures it out?
Just try to keep her busy and buy us some time.
Let's do.
Oh Mann. Das kann ja jetzt interessant werden. Haben wir jetzt überhaupt Sparkle hier? Nee. Wo ist denn die Teamformation? Nee, wir haben Sparkle hier nicht. Na gut. Na gut, dann würde ich mal sagen, wir sehen uns erstmal im nächsten Part wieder, Leute. Ich sag doch mal bis dann und ciao. Und ich denke mal, so im nächsten Part wird so langsam das Finale eingeläutet, könnte ich mir vorstellen. Mal gucken.